Hyperreality and the Truman Show, interview take 1.
My name is Jamie Kettle, and I'm a philosopher, media expert, and film critic. Today, we will be asking and answering how the Truman Show showcases hyperreality and how we can apply that to real life. See, hyperreality is a really interesting topic, especially in a world of constant escapism. And it's interesting the parallels you can take away from The Truman Show, a film about a man trapped in a fictitious world controlled by Christoph, compared to how algorithms control ours now. To be blunt, I think it's a rather potent message on where Peter Weir thought the world was going, and how, in a way, his message has become more true than he could have ever believed. Jean Baudrillard was a famous sociologist and philosopher. Born in France, he had quite the mind. He was a very well-published author and outspoken politically as well.
On a éliminé l'absence. Bon. Or, les choses n'existent jamais dans cette identité totale, cette présence à elle-même. Elles sont en même temps présentes et absentes à elles-mêmes. Bon, le monde aussi, pris dans sa radicalité, il est à la fois présent et absent.
His most accoladed achievement and most famous theory are his books on hyperreality. The one of note is Simulacra and Simulation, a 1979 release book discussing the notion that there relates to reality, media, and art. To speak on this topic, we need to know two main terms. Simulacra is an object that appears real, but isn't. For example, a figurine or an action figure. They are created, are not a real simulation, but are a simulacrum of one. Simulation is the same, but with non-objects. For example, a film. It looks like a real conversation, story, or a depiction of an event, but is fabricated entirely. He theorized that there were 4 stages of hyperreality, with each getting more obscure and abstract. The first is a truthful depiction. In modern media, this could be a live stream. The second is a perversion of reality. This is anything manufactured. For example, a sitcom such as The IT Crowd is a really good example. The third is an absence of a profound reality. There is no original copy or basis. It exists in a world where images are used to create ties to the real world, but it is their own reality. The surrealism movement used this quite a lot. The fourth is where there is an absence of any reality at all, no ties to the real world, and it's entirely abstract. All this to come together and say that all media slots into one of these 4 categories. From simple adverts, a billboard, or a live stream, to abstract art films, music, videos, and animation.
Comments are still headed.
What else is on?
Yeah, let's see what else is.
Coming to you now from the largest studio ever constructed. It's the Truman Show.
Yeah!
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
What if?
No scripts, no cue card.
What if you were watched every moment of your life?
How many cameras you got there in that town?
5,000.
I believe Truman is the first child to have been legally adopted by a corporation.
That's correct.
Brilliant, brilliant. Legally adopted.
That's correct.
It draws parallels to Plato's allegory of the cave.
Fucking lovely. Got that.
What if everyone you knew was pretending?
Hi, honey. Look what I got at the checkout. Dishwasher safe.
That's amazing.
What if your world was make-believe?
Cue the sun. While the world he inhabits is counterfeit.
I'm not allowed to talk to you.
That's how I look. Not your type. There's nothing fake about Truman himself.
What if you didn't know it? Until now.
Stand by ring cam.
Is he looking at us?
Does he think he knows?
I think I'm mixed up in something big.
We accept the reality with which we're presented.
Everybody's pretending, Truman. Get out of here. Come and find me. Truman? Truman!
Anything happen?
No.
You may find yourself in another part of the world.
It's like the whole world revolves around me. Everybody seems to be in on it. I'm going away for a while.
You may tell yourself, this is
I'm not in on it, Truman, because the last thing that I would ever do is lie to you.
Fade up music. That's our hero. That's our hero. He's gone.
Okay? Yes!
Want to do it again? No!
Find him. Truman, where are you going?
You can do it.
How do we stop him? Give me some lightning.
Is that the best you can do?
Cut transmission! I like your pen. I was wondering that myself.
Jim Carrey. The Truman Show. Watch what happens.
The Truman Show is a film that released in 1998, following the life of a man who realizes his entire reality is fabricated and is being shown to the whole world. A quick plot summary is as follows. Truman Burbank is the star of a reality show, all without his knowledge. The world around him is a huge soundstage, and he is filmed secretly through cameras. As the show approaches its 30th anniversary, Truman begins to become paranoid that his world is not all that it seems to be.
Okay, he's making his turn onto Lancaster Square.
What's happening?
During a check-in from Marlin, his best friend, it is discovered that Truman has dug a tunnel and his whereabouts are unknown. He is found sailing away from the island, nearly drowns, and eventually his boat hits the edge of the sand. Truman leaves with his signature catchphrase. In case I don't see you.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Oh, and in case... Good afternoon, good evening, and good...
To bring everything together now, let's analyze everything we've covered so far. Through John Baudrillard's theory of hyperreality, we can understand that there's simulacra and simulation. We are going to be focusing on that simulation. How hyperreality is relevant today. We are a culture of consumers, especially online, through that simulated world where we take on a version of reality every single day. Each video is its own manufactured reality bowl, a third stage of hyperreality in of itself. Hyperreality can help us a lot to understand that because it gives context to the media that we delve into every day. We can look at it from the perspective that John Baudrillard explored contemporary art and media and see the layers of reality that we are holding in our hands. The Truman Show is how algorithms treat us now. In the Truman Show, we see Christoph controlling everything that Truman experiences. He cues every single perfect interaction and selects what coverage we can get of it. It all goes through one man. This is essentially how a social media algorithm treats us now. One processing plant, with all your data on it, finds and selects what you see, posts, and experiences. It selects what you buy and how you live. Every trend, repost, AI slot bucket that you go through is all a simulation. All a perverse concept of reality that we are all feeding into at once. One where there's no basis but itself. An Ouroboros of pre-chewed kibble that most of the population depend on for dopamine. Finally, how does hyperreality help us understand the Truman Show? The Truman Show is a tragedy, a concept explored by few before Peter Weir, namely Plato, but one that has all too much modern significance. Hyperreality is a fairly niche theory, describing how John Baudrillard experienced and understood art and media. Yet, the stages of simulation and simulacra and the theory behind it is also relevant today. We can understand Truman as essentially a piece of simulacra in a simulation in a simulation. Truman is a message and a tool that Christoph uses to showcase the most ideal, perfect life that one could have. Truman believes that what he experiences is real life, yet he is a doll. Thank you.